Shalom. I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Dash, double honors to the Apostle of Great Millstone. Shalom to you brothers out there pushing his words, receiving the truth. I'm going to jump straight into the scriptures. The title of this video is They Hated You Because of the Spirit. Matthew chapter 10 verse 22. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that endureth to the end shall be saved. And that's all we are trying to do, is make it to the end so we can get that crown from Yahweh Shai, which will be a great honor. We don't care what scoffers and scorners have to say. Don't care. I know I don't care. I know the elders don't care, and I know the apostles don't care. And whoever else is coming into this truth, you being new is going to be hard at first, because, the scriptures, you're going to be very excited. It's going to be like honey. But then eventually, depending on how much time you have into the truth, you're going to see that, it's not a game. It's not all puppies and kittens, It's not all sweet. It's going to be some bitter to it, Your family will come up against you. Your so-called friends gonna come up against you. People just gonna not like you just because you don't even have to speak to them. It's because it's what spirit it dwells within you, which is the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. They hate you because of the spirit. What spirit? The Lord's spirit. What you represent, what you believe in. Because you're not of the world. If you were of the world, then they would love you. And that's Yahweh Shai's word, But you're not of the world. So be prepared to be hated. Point blank period. I'm going to go to Psalm chapter 3, verse 6. And this is King David speaking, which is this is a song, but I will not be afraid of 10,000s of people that have set themselves against me round about. Arise, O Lord, save me, O my power, or O my God, for thou hast smitten all mine enemies upon the cheekbone. Thou hast broken the teeth of the ungodly. Salvation belongeth unto the Lord, thy blessing is upon thy people. Tawah. So you don't even understand how many enemies you have until you read the scriptures. It's 100, if you really think about it, point blank period, and this is even for our own people, the 2/3, you got 144,000 men versus the world. Let that marinate. 144,000 men versus the world. And that's the Lord don't deal with large numbers. That's another thing. The Lord deals with small numbers to show his power. The Lord could have had just 2 elect members for all this to prophesy the downfall of America and gave them spiritual powers. And 1 angel can destroy this earth. Think about that. There's no limit to the Lord. This is his program. This is his making. We are his creation. So be not deceived. And don't ever doubt the Lord. So I was looking for a scripture. Oh yeah. Ecclesiasticus chapter 12 verse 6. For the most high hateth sinners, and he will repay vengeance unto the ungodly, and keepeth them against the mighty day of their punishment. So that's clear cut. For the most high hateth sinners, and will repay vengeance unto the ungodly. So if you're ungodly, there's an ass whooping with your name on it. And keepeth them against the mighty day of their punishment. So the Lord's going to protect the righteous, and he's going to spank and beat down and destroy and melt the ungodly. So I mean, that's clear and uncut, straight to the point. You ain't got nothing to worry about. Even though it seems like we're in the flesh, it's not. If this was a cakewalk, then everybody could do it. But he chose a certain few, you know. Psalms chapter 118, verse 8. Select. One second, sorry. Yeah. Psalms chapter 118, verse 8. It is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in man. It is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in princes. So, let every man be a liar and let the Lord be true. That's simple as that. Because, you trust in man, not only you deceiving yourself, but you putting a lot of faith in someone that didn't sacrifice themselves for you. Yahushua did that. And the Lord put the Spirit on Yahushua to do that. So he can inherit inherit everything and have all spirits bow unto him. He didn't do it for any vain. He did it. He didn't do anything for it. He didn't do, his mission wasn't in vain. His mission, first and foremost, is for the elect, but to do the Heavenly Father's will, which is his Father. And he is the first spirit made by Yahweh, and the only spirit made by Yahweh. So, directly, so love not the world, because if you love the world, you're an enemy unto the Lord. Because this world is wicked. This world is filthy, and not only it will consume you, but that being of the world is not walking in the spirit of Yahweh while Yahushua. It's all carnality, or I believe that's a word, but it's all carnal, and it's even King Solomon said it, and that was Yahushua in the reincarnation. All the stuff that I have obtained, etc., is vain, or vanity, and vanity means worthless or worthlessness. None of this stuff matters unless you're praising the Lord and whatnot. So, putting all your energy into a woman, that's going off. Putting all your energy into whatever craft the skill the Lord gave you, that's going off. Putting all your energy into anything other than the Lord, Yahushua, that's going off. So, when you are walking in the spirit of Yahushua, yeah, there's gonna be some cool people out there. As far as cool, I mean people you can deal with, peacefully. You can deal with them. You can in a sense break bread with them. You ain't gotta tell them the truth, but they're not gonna get on your nerves. They're not gonna go out their way to just mess you over. You're gonna meet some decent people out there. You're gonna meet some decent jakes out there. But overall, people are gonna hate you because you walk in the name of Yahushua, point blank, period. And the scripture says, trust not thine enemy. So that's not just talking about Esau. That's talking about 2/3 also. That's talking about the other heathens. You better know who Ishmael is. You better know who Moab is. You better know who Ammon is. Elam, Amalek. You better know who those people are, because those are your enemies. Period. So, I mean, this is straight to the point. Um, you know, like I said, when you're walking in the name of the Lord, when you thinking about the name of the Lord, you thinking about the Lord constantly, you know, praying constantly, praying without ceasing, this and the fourth. People, people gonna look at you weird, not because you're being weird, because they can't understand you. They don't understand what they're looking at. The light that's on us, the spiritual light that's on us, is blinding to them. And brothers have testimonies. The brother told me, and I'm gonna close it out after this, but the brother told me, he was doing a food delivery one time, and the lady walked to him with her eyes closed, and then grabbed the bag, and then opened her eyes, because the brother, he's heavy in the spirit, and that was his testimony. He shared with me, and I was just like, there you go. The Spirit of the Lord is heavy on you, so it was too much to bear for her eyes. Why would a normal person wouldn't do that? A person walking to you with their eyes closed, and then when they grab it and they turn, then they open their eyes. She wasn't trying to be funny. The spirit showed itself. So, close out. Kahala Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. And shalom to you brothers out there pushing this word in sincerity and truth.